So E3 is around the corner. This is a vague thing everyone says every goddamn year. So what do we expect out of the outcome of E3, at least this year? Well, here's the thing, right? People usually predict what games they want, all this nature. I'm just going to tell you bluntly what we're going to see, just about. Microsoft's going to announce that the Microsoft Kinect is gone. Fake claps, fake claps, fake claps. Everyone gets promised a console in the audience. They all skip home. That's why they're mostly clapping and giving fake ecstatic cheers. So then Microsoft's going to say, well, we're going to have games this year. We promised. And they're pretty much going to talk about that for about 30 minutes. We're all going to sit there pissed off, wanting to rip the stage down because we don't care. Announcing a couple new FPS shooters. And generally that's going to be all there is to it. So then you're going to move on to the Microsoft's slideshows, and then they're going to move off the stage. Then we're going to sit here and watch a cutscene of something, then we're going to see Sony. Then Sony's going to be like, and of course Sony and Microsoft in any particular order, of course. We're going to see Sony going, hey, we're going to have some games too that you're probably going to like. Here's a trailer for Watch Dogs. And they're going to show some gameplay via the consoles. And they're going to, oh, Gary, you bastard, you did something crazy there. Ha ha ha. You know, and the guy in the background is playing the game just like, whatever, I hate my life. So I had to work on this fucking game for like 80 months. I don't want to play it anymore. So basically you have these people, just lack of life at this point. Eyes glazing over. People cheering after the trailers of people go, some explosions or some person walking in and some sort of cinematic presentation. And then we're going to have all that shit. Basically games we mostly already heard of. Then probably a couple more we never heard of. Or rumors being canned or, of course, being speculated, either coming true or not coming true. Based on the quote-unquote resources. So, with all that scaled into the bottom wave here, one thing bears into mind. We're basically going to be fed the same old bullshit from last year. How these consoles are going to be better and are better than the competitors. We got Nintendo coming out, announcing a few things you probably already know again, talking about Natasha Life, and then we're all going to walk off stage. And they're just pretty much not going to have anything really for us to care about, or a couple games we already heard about. You see, one of the things, though, with Nintendo, which sort of falls short, is they advertise the shit out of their other products on their own systems that we already own. So if we already own, said 3DS, and they're announcing, hey, we got the Wii U, why don't you go buy that? It's like, why don't you advertise that on TV more often? Why don't you advertise that on TV more often? Why don't you advertise that on TV more often? Hell, why don't you advertise that in other places too, where people actually know there's a fucking console called the Wii U? But instead they'll probably just sweep that underneath the rug, as mostly they will do. So, with that bared in mind, we're going to have stuff from Ubisoft, some French guy saying he's the president of talent relations for all we know. He's going to come up on stage, he's just going to be like, you know, just a typical, stereotypical, offensive French accent. And then they're pretty much going to ramble off and show us some sports titles none of us give two shits about. Another stealth game. Another goddamn Assassin's Creed will be announced somewhere between the line. Every year it's like I'm Madden with that point with that damn game series. People, of course, praise it, but yet bitch about Call of Duty. Go figure. We're going to hear more information about Call of Duty. Then, of course, we're going to see other crap that none of us really give two shits about again. It's going to move on. We'll see another FPS shooter other people are going to bitch about again, too. We're going to see some RPG from some off-bait competitor named Atlas or something else. They're going to publish a couple of the games, too, that people are going to get free badges and whatever for on the showroom floor. And then that'll pretty much be it. And we'll have websites updating daily going, this is what we have here, and it's confirmed. The Xbox One turns on. It is confirmed. The PS4 has one game now. Second Son. Woohoo. So basically we're going to hear all that shit. And most likely Sony's going to try to save face and try to include some sort of crazy bundle with an actual game. Second Son. So then we're going to have that. We're going to have Microsoft's bundle, which is going to be $3.99, $99, $99, $99, $99. All the screaming kids will be on that console at this point because it's getting cheaper and cheaper. And so therefore the price production goes down significantly. Then of course that big old Johnny 5 looking head fucking piece. It looks like a Just looks like a Rob the Robot scrotum is pretty much going to disappear slowly into the distance. And that's generally my thesis, my predictions for E3 this year. Very, very predictable stuff every year. It's like a used car salesman. It's like they're feeding us the same lies, same bullshit we always bite into every damn year. So, either way, let's hope we see a Castlevania Symphony of the Night 2 in original games for once. Because we know Knack sure as shit was not that original anymore. Well, because no one really played the shit because I heard it was broken and bad. So, there we go. Of course, I'm just going to defend the game right now and be like, oh no, that game was actually good. I'm Tim Curry. That's surely we're going to hear that too. So, there you go. That's my predictions, and I'm sticking to it.